Okay guys, in this lesson we're going to learn how to convert from factor form into standard form and vertex form. Okay, so let's review those forms that we've learned so far. So far we learned how to graph in factor form, standard form, and vertex form, correct? So now we're going to learn how to convert those equations from one form to another. So today's lessons, we're going to learn how to convert from factor form, which is the one in green here, into standard form, which is the one in pink, and the one in blue is in vertex form. So those are the forms that we're going to convert it to, okay? So in terms of example, so let's just say if you're given factor form, the one in green looks like that. So your job is to convert it to standard form and vertex forms. All of these equations right here, they're exactly the same. It's just different form. That's it. If I were to plot this into a graphing calculator, it's gonna give me the exact same graph. Okay, so let's move on to number one. So in number one here, we're gonna learn how to convert from factor form into standard form. And to do that, all you have to do is multiply it out the equations one at a time. So x times x is x squared. X times 7 is 7x. Negative 5 times x is negative 5x. And negative 5 times 7 is negative 35. And then combine like terms here, you have x squared plus 2x minus 35. And that's it. That's your standard form. You are done. Okay? Let's move on to number two. In number two, we're going to do the same thing. So x times x is x squared. X times 3 is 3x. Negative 3x. And that's going to be negative 9. And notice these two cancels out. So this right here is x squared minus 9. This is the standard form. But in number two, that could also be vertex form. Okay? Okay, let's move on to different types of problem. Okay, for this ones right here, you can, we're going to convert the factor form into vertex form. Okay? So that means our equation looks something like this. So step one, we're going to find the vertex, and we learn how to find the vertex when we learn how to graph these types of problem. So to find the vertex, we plot these two from the x-intercept, right? And then we're not going to graph, okay? I'm just going to show you how to find the vertex first. So this is x equal to 6 and x equal to 4. So 4 is right here, 6 right here. So that means our axis symmetry is x equal to 5. And so that's how we learn how to find the x-intercept, right? I mean the vertex. That's one way of looking at it. Another way to look at this is that you can find the axis symmetry by adding these twos up, these two x-intercept, and then divided by 2. So it's like this. 6 plus 4 divided by 2, which is 10 divided by 2. And notice it's also x equal to 5, right? So that we just found half of our vertex. To find the other half, you're going to get the 5, and you're going to plug it into where the x is right here, okay? So it's going to be 5 minus 6, 5 minus 4. So y is equal to negative 1, and that's going to be 1. And that's negative 1. So our vertex is 5 comma negative 1. So to write the equation, it's going to be y equal to, remember equation looks like this right here, okay? A is 1, but we're not going to write 1 in, right? So x minus h, which is minus 5, square minus 1. And this right here is my answer for vertex form. Okay, let's look at number 4. So x equal to negative 9 and x equal to negative 5. That's the x-intercept. So you can either plot on a graph and get the axis symmetry, or you can just do what I did earlier, which is add these two and then divide it by 2, which is negative 14 divided by 2. So x equal to negative 7. Okay, and then to find the other halves, I'm just going to use that answer that I get from here and plug into where the x is, okay? So it becomes -7 plus 9 and -7 plus 5. So y is equal to 2 times -2 is -4. So my vertex is at -7, -4. Therefore, the final equation is, remember, it's a parenthesis x minus h squared plus k. So y is equal to a. A is 1 from here. There's an invisible 1 from there. And then x minus h, which is the opposite of -7, is +7, plus k, which is -4. But we're going to take away this 1 right there. And so this right here is my vertex form. Okay? Go ahead, do the homework, have fun.